Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of August 17th to the 24th. Stick around towards the end, Pisces. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So Pisces, let's see what your overall energy is for love for the week. And you have intimacy. All right, so somebody wants to get closer to you. Some of you may find yourself getting closer to someone this week, closer sense of intimacy, affection, attention, literally quality time this card indicates as well. Spending time together, being around each other more, and not only just getting closer emotionally, but physically getting closer as well. If you see the symbolism of this card, these people are in a bathtub, which means they are submerged in water. So there could be some type of intimate emotional exchange that also happens here this week between you and your person. Now, if you are not in a connection at all, there definitely could be somebody that comes around this week that wants to get closer to you. They are highly attracted towards your energy. But, you know, free will is a thing. Somebody could want to get closer to you, and you may not necessarily want to be closer to them. But if you are in a relationship or connecting to somebody, you may find you and your person's bond gets stronger this week, or there is a closer sense of intimacy between the two of you, not only just on like a physical level, but also on an emotional level. So let's see what your Mystic Moon oracles are. We have Dark Night of the Soul, we have Divine Timing, and we have Stuck to Understanding. All right, so if there has been a lack of intimacy or a lack of closeness because of a Dark Night of the Soul process, which could have been equaled to some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Or it could have been a result of some type of conflict or some type of adversity. If things have felt stuck intimately, the spark has been feeling on and off, things may have felt in a funk, there is going to be an energy of coming out of this, specifically with Divine Timing coming through here. Let's clarify the rest of the cards, actually, because we have Understanding under Dark Night of the Soul. On Divine Timing, we have Fresh Start. There you go. And underneath Stuck, we have Purge. Yeah, so there's a block being lifted in your connection. In Divine Timing, a fresh start is being born between you and this person. So I'm not sure exactly what you were going through or what the two of you were going through, but it definitely does look like the stuck energy is ready to be purged out and be released, and you two step into the fresh start energy. You know, you do have Dark Night of the Soul to Understanding, so that's a strong indication that there was something that you went through with this person or on your own in some way, shape, or form. And you may come into an understanding this week of why you had to go through that, or why this connection had to go through some type of adversity or conflict. This kind of gives me this indication of becoming stronger or deeper or more bonded through some type of healing aspect. You know, Dark Night of the Soul energy is not easy. So for some of you, this person may have awakened or activated you to reflect and go through your own fears and your own doubts. But I love that you have Divine Timing to Fresh Start here, because this really shows that there was something that was needed, right? Dark Night of the Soul to Understanding. You're coming into the understanding of why you felt this way, or why you and this person went through what you went through. Now, if you are a single Pisces and you have been working on yourself, right, going through that Dark Night of the Soul process, reflecting, doing shadow work, the universe is like, the timing is now right for a new energy to come in, or a fresh start for love to be presented to you. The timing wasn't right at some time. There was something that you had to evolve out of for not only A, love to come in and the stuck energy to be removed, and or B, if you're in a connection, for the connection to get out of this moment of feeling stuck or feeling like there's an obstacle. So you may feel like a really strong sense of renewal between you and your person this week after some type of potentially trials and tribulations. But, you know, Dark Night of the Soul doesn't always have to do with the other person. Sometimes people activate in us to reflect and to heal on our fears and our doubts and our self-worth. It doesn't necessarily always have to mean that something occurred. Maybe something did, maybe something didn't. But you have stuck to purge, which shows that this period of feeling stuck in this connection or not certain, or this period of being stuck with what to do with your love life or where it's heading or what's happening is about to be alleviated this week. So let's see, your overall energy from the tarot is dreams coming true with the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So this is wish fulfillment. So a lot of you are receiving a wish being granted for love this week. This is a very, very good card to get as your overall energy. So a lot of you who have been wanting a fresh start with your person after some issues, after some trials, after some tribulations, definitely happening for you this week. It's going to feel really good to have this stuck energy be released from the connection. And others of you, if you've been wishing for love or hoping for love, it definitely may be taking form in your reality this week. So let's clarify and open up your spread. On the 9 of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands. There you go. So the spark, the excitement, the attraction, the intimacy is restored in the connection. So there could have been something that caused the spark to feel like it was dwindling, or just, you know, a lot of times when conflict or something happens, it could cause a shift in the dynamic for whatever period of time. But it looks like the energy is returning into the connection. What's coming your way here? The 6 of Swords, some movement, some healing. Your influence is the 5 of Wands. So that's that Dark Night of the Soul energy. What's unexpected is the 10 of Pentacles. So could be receiving some type of unexpected commitment, unexpected stability from this person, which also could help you understand your Dark Night of the Soul process. Because that's such an interesting combination of cards with Dark Night of the Soul to understanding. That's a really strong, deep soul reflection of understanding what needs to be released. But the 10 of Pentacles here as your unexpected position. Some of you may connect to a very strong, secure, committed person. And that could be something that's surprising to you. Let's see, your advice is the 6 of Wands. So your advice is to enjoy what's happening, enjoy the win, enjoy the recognition, enjoy the attention, enjoy the feel-good energy with this person, and your outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is going to make you feel stable, which is probably why you have Dark Night of the Soul to understanding. There's something about this individual's energy that helps you stabilize in whatever way, shape, or form. 6 of Swords of what's coming your way. Movement, right? The 6 of Swords is not stuck. The 6 of Swords is moving towards healing. So there's finally some type of movement in this connection out of conflict. 5 of Swords. There's finally movement out of this connection. There's finally movement in your love life, specifically if you're single. But I feel like if you've been feeling stuck with your person, that 6 of Swords definitely indicating there's finally movement between the two of you. But your influence is the 5 of Wands. So I'm going to go with you're the energy who's been going through Dark Night of the Soul. 6 of Swords of what's coming your way. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so after a period of some type of disappointment, the love is coming back in. The love is restored. The love is here with that Knight of Cups energy, which definitely shows that there is a really strong indication that whatever's going on here that is bringing about movement in your world, it is asking for you to open up your heart and for you to embrace the fresh start. 3 of Pentacles could also be a signification of physical togetherness. You know, you do have intimacy. These people are actually like with each other here. Let's see, on the Knight of Cups, we have the Emperor. Yeah, so this person could surprise you in the way that they're stepping up towards the connection, and or if you're meeting a new person, I feel like they just give off, like, I don't know, like husband or wife material, or they give off that energy, or they have that energy of someone who's looking for something stable and serious. On the 5 of Wands, and your influence, where it seems like your Dark Night of the Soul energy is here, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, the World, and the Knight of Wands. All right, so you're trying to figure out how to get yourself out of fear and into excitement. And a lot of the times, sometimes those feelings feel similar, but you have the High Priestess here, which shows that you are going through some type of spiritual evolution through this dark night of the soul. But the Two of Pentacles indicates that there is an uncertainty of how to fully understand and let go of this. But you do have the World to the Knight of Wands, showing a completion to the dark night of the soul cycle, right? Right underneath that position of divine timing and fresh start. The Knight of Wands not only getting your spark back, which is your overall energy and a renewed spark with your person, and or if you're single, this is the energy that's needed to obtain that level of attraction of aligning to this person. So feel good energy looks like it's restoring in your world after there has been some challenge inside of you. 10 of Pentacles of what's unexpected to the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Tower, okay, Judgment, and the Star. Okay, so for some reason, there is like this expectation of either stress, disappointment, uncertainty, and it's like there possibly is this expectation because of some type of past challenges or issues in the connection, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised that this connection is actually going towards healing. That this connection is actually learning from what stressed it out before. And now if this is a newer energy presenting itself, it seems like you could be pretty surprised that this person is actually creating a sense of where you do want to see where it goes, where you do want to open up to it. Because where you used to let the past cause you fear and stress of repetition of the cycle, now the Star comes in and says, no, but it can be different, it can be better, and it can be something that actually brings us healing instead of pain. So for some of you, you were just kind of expecting to get hurt again, possibly by this person, or just expecting to get hurt again with love. 6 of Wands, your advice, enjoy the win, enjoy the attention, enjoy the possibilities of the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so enjoy the journey, basically. Because if you're resonating with the relationship aspect, you and your person may actually look back at this moment in time and kind of reflect of like, yeah, that was hard or that was difficult, but it was needed because look how strong we are now, or look how more deeply bonded we are now. So your advice is to have patience with the growth of this connection. And if this is a newer person, I feel like there is some type of energy of having patience towards commitment, but I don't necessarily feel like it's a no. I feel like it's a yes, but sometimes when Pisces energies start to feel something towards somebody, the energy kind of takes over emotionally, and it's like, all right, clarity answers everything right at once. Your advice is to be patient with the growth of this connection. Queen of Pentacles in your outcome with the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There it is. So releasing what needs to be released, right? That 8 of Cups energy, dark night of the soul, understanding, finally moving out of that stuck feeling or feelings that were making you feel stuck and insecure. 6 of Pentacles, that renewal of balance, and the Ace of Cups, with there is that new love offer, or there is this fresh start renewal in your current connection. So the cards here in your internal spread definitely are reflecting your oracle very well here, Pisces. I feel like you may be very surprised that you and this person are having a fresh start. You see them stepping up. You see more love. You see more and feel more stability from them. And if this is a new individual, I definitely feel like this person could be surprising to you in a sense where, you know, you may have that reflection with yourself. Like, all right, let's open up. Let's try to remove the fears. Let's try to remove the doubts. And let's try to give this a chance. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your birth chart, you have Aries, you have Pisces, you have Taurus. Do you have Taurus? Or did I just say that? Well, you don't, but I said it. So we'll just keep it. Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo has come out in your spread. So now we're going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you this week. Take what resonates with this portion of the reading. Leave the rest behind. You can resonate to the main spread, but not the all signs portion, and or vice versa. So here we go, Pisces. We have Aries. I lost myself for a little while, and the moon. So Aries has hidden feelings here that they're not making that upfront or obvious to you at this very moment. They're indicating that they lost themselves for a little while and had to like refine themselves. But with the moon here, there is a level of uncertainty, and there is, it looks like, some type of fear of emotional openness that Aries may be feeling towards you, or you may be feeling towards them. Some of you feel the need to protect your heart or emotions from an Aries. Taurus, I couldn't let you get too close to me in the Seven of Wands. So Taurus has their defense up for whatever reason why. They could be scared of emotional exchange or just fearful of some type of stronger energy between the two of you. This is interesting. It's like Taurus wants to move forward this connection with the Ace of Pentacles. This type of combination of cards, you know, Taurus is a fixed sign. Taurus may just want things to move forward in the way they want things to move forward. They don't want to be rushed. They don't want to be told what to do. They want to make the offers and take the action when they want to. So you could be dealing with a Taurus like that, but it looks like they want to see where the connection goes or continue to grow with it. Gemini, you don't know how hard it was to let you go, and Temperance. So Gemini's trying to find peace from the separation between the two of you. Nine of Swords. I feel like Gemini is stressing out over losing you or whatever occurred here. They may be showing it. They may not be showing it. The Knight of Wands. I feel like Gemini wants to return into your world, but they may fear rejection, or they may want to return the affection and the good vibes in your connection, but they may fear that you're not going to be receptive. Cancer, with I love you and the Four of Pentacles. So Cancer is holding on to this connection for dear life. They love you, they care about you, and they are not going to let this go. Queen of Cups, their feelings are very, very deep for you. Whether they make it that obvious or not, sometimes this combination of cards could have really deep feelings but not really show it. But you may pick that up from a Cancer, you know, two water sign intuitive energy together. But they love you, they care about you, and their feelings run a lot deeper than they make them seem. Leo, it was my fault, but I blamed you, and the Nine of Cups. So, wish fulfillment coming in from a Leo. They may have blamed you for something or didn't take accountability, and maybe finally in the position of apologetic energy. But whatever you have been wanting from a Leo, you could definitely be getting here. Five of Cups, they may have caused you a sense of disappointment. And the Page of Wands. But they want to continue the connection. They want to re-spark the spark. And they want to bring you some type of wish fulfillment, which possibly could be accountability for whatever was disappointing in the connection. Next up is Virgo. It's time for me to heal now, and the Six of Cups. So Virgo could have been spending their time healing in whatever way, shape, or form. But with the Six of Cups coming in, they do want to now spend their time with giving to you, or at least being more emotionally open. But the Strength card is here. So this is interesting. It's almost like Virgo wants to give you love. They want to give you affection, but they also have this level of self-control towards giving you a lot of love or a lot of affection. They could be feeling like they have to focus. It's almost like focusing on the healing with the Strength card, but then also trying to focus on the connection. So it could be receiving that kind of like affection, openness, but then a energy of self-control from them. Next up is Libra. I left when I saw you with someone, and the Four of Wands. So Libra feels like you have moved on and that you are not in their connection any longer, or not feeling connected to them anymore. This could be an assumption that they feel like you are moving on, or this could be something that they actually do know. I feel like Libra still kind of wants to be with you, but they feel like you are giving someone else your time and attention. Scorpio, I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the Fool. So Scorpio wants to have a fresh start between the two of you. Although they feel like there was something that went on that caused pain, or was in a position of needing to be healed, I feel like they still view you as the person that could be their one. And I feel like they want to have a fresh start and put down the burden of the past. Sagittarius, I will wait for a sign from you and the King of Swords. So it could be some silent treatment going on between you and a Sagittarius there, waiting for some type of sign from you to maybe either communicate or open up the lines of communication. So if you're with a Sagittarius, there could be like the cold shoulder being given in some way, shape, or form. I feel like they want to heal, but they may not want to be the one that initiates the healing or the conversation. Capricorn, I want to feel that way again in the Five of Wands. So Capricorn is feeling conflicted over this connection. Six of Wands, they want your attention and they may try to get your attention in an interesting way this week. You know when somebody starts conflict or causes a issue just to see if you care? This is like that combination of cards that I feel like Capricorn wants to feel connected to you again, but they don't exactly know how. And they may cause some type of challenge to get your attention in some way, shape, or form. Aquarius, I left before you could leave me in the Knight of Pentacles. So Aquarius has some abandonment issues here. They feel like they left this connection before you had the chance to. But with the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands, I feel like they either feel regretful about that or they want to see if you two can get closer again or to restart in general. I feel like they're trying to be patient with it, but they really are still highly attracted to you and highly interested in where this could go or where this could go again. And Pisces, I'm becoming a better person in the Five of Swords. Could have been some difficulty between you and fellow Pisces, but they are indicating that they're working on themselves and becoming a better person. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like they want to work things out or at least have some type of compromise with you, whether it's compromise in moving forward or compromise that results in closure. They don't want to just like have a bad outcome with you, determined on what happened here. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Pisces is what I have here for you for love this week. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing week ahead. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you get alerts for new readings from this channel. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.